the opposing team gets into Riverside territory is when they start locking it down and they make things very difficult.
The red zone offense among the best, and that red zone defense has played against the Tigers, who are so good inside the 20 all year, so they have gotten a whole lot better, and they're among the best now of the National Central Conference. Another empty set here on a second down, 5 wide receivers, 4 of which are pushed out to the right-hand side. Play clock down to 18. Snap is back. They rush 5. Cutbirth wings it out far side. Caught by Justin Martin, and he'll scurry his way for gain of 2, maybe 3. Tackle made by Brock Carmen. He's into the game as well.
Cutbirth really trusts Martin. It seems like he's the go-to guy.
Well, Brock Carmen's just flying all over the field here, acting like he's started the whole season for Riverside College. He has been out due to the electrifying play of course, Jonah Moy, who has been fantastic partner, but A.J. Hodgkins leads the entire state in tackles with 76 coming in, and he has been phenomenal in today's game as well. He's the dime linebacker here. It's a 5-wide set. Shotgun snap on a 3rd down. Cutbirth chased. He'll elude out of a sack. Fires on the run, going to the end zone. And it's caught out of bounds by Terrence Solomon. It'll be an incompletion. Now a 4th down. And what do you do in no man's land, it being a 4th and 6 at the 37 of the Tigers?
Well, if I'm the Owls, I got to punt it. I mean, it's just
it would
too
be
close
a
of a ball.
54-yard field goal or a punt that really you would only get about 25 yards out of it.
And I think it would be worth it. I want to back up Riverside as much as possible. You're at risk of giving Riverside great field position.
Well, Machida is 7 of 7 kicking this year, but as long as just a 37-yard try. So Citrus College electing to keep their punt team on the sideline, they'll go for it. The first down make is at the 30. Shotgun snap. Cutbirth looking. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete. Too long, intended for Justin Martin. The drive started all the way deep in their own end. And after a big completion, it being a 40-yarder to get them into enemy territory, include the penalty, they stall and turn it over.
Credit Devontae Wilson, number 95, a D lineman who this week was offered by Washington State, right there causing that incomplete play, making Cutbirth throw that ball a little too early than when he wanted.
Well, Devontae Wilson has 3 scholarship offers. Don't forget to mention Alabama of Birmingham as well. 13:33 to go. Wilson, after chasing him off the field, literally, Citrus College, that is. The Tigers begin at their own 37. Play action fake. King has time. Wings it deep down the field. Hunter is open, leaping, and it's incomplete. He was standing at the 20-yard line of Citrus College. It would have been a 50-yard completion. King has gone long 4 separate times. He is 0 for 4, and Hunter is wincing in pain at the 18-yard line. The Tigers will call time with 13:25 to go. And this is the 3rd or 4th time here in this ballgame that a Tiger player is down and hurt. Unfortunately, Matthew Parrish left the game and will not return. The offensive lineman has been carted off earlier on in the half, and we will not see him, hopefully, we'll see him return next week. Meanwhile, Darius Hunter is still down on the field, Dan.
It looks like a right leg injury right there. He's holding that right leg.
Leaping up to make that grab, may have landed awkwardly down on that right leg.
And that's exactly what it was. As soon as he landed, he
knew it.
He winced. You could see his body just crunch up and just falling to the floor.
Well, Darius Hunter, the story with him.
Well, it's actually Jermel Walker who's down.
Are you sure? I thought it was Darius Hunter.
Number 3.
What is number 3?
The product out of Rancho Cucamonga.
Well, to the avail of this Riverside crowd, he stands on his feet and is able to limp off under mostly his own power, which is very encouraging for the Tigers in the near future. Jermel Walker, a sophomore who leads the team with 17 yards per catch coming in to go along with 2 touchdowns. He's out on the field. 13:25 to go. In is Juwan Thomas at his spot. And really, for the Tigers, it's next man up down there at the offensive side.
It really is, and they have the depth to do it. I mean, why not next man up?
Juwan Thomas, Michael Stallone, Isaac Whitney are your receivers. Play action fake. King looking long again, has time. In trouble, eludes out of the pocket, pointing down the field. pump fake and runs out of bounds at the 42. That will end up being a scamper for 7 for Nicholas King, who is nearing 100 yards today rushing the football, not to mention his near 100 yards passing as well.
He has the legs, he has the arms, and he's very intelligent, showing how tricky he could be. He's past the line of scrimmage, and he's pointing out to pretending to direct
pretending like he is
directing his receivers. Very smart play.
Extremely smart. 80 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns for the quarterback, Nicholas King. Christopher Anderson will carry now and end up moving the chains on a 3rd down. They needed 4, and they got 4. West Valley product Christopher Anderson moves the chains.
See, and that's a little bit of what I want to see from Denzel Foster. Christopher Anderson right there, understanding he only needs 4 yards, deciding to go super low right down the middle and reaching for that 1st down yard marker.
Well, Foster is standing under his own power at the trainer's table. He suffered cramps earlier on in the half. 12:44 to go. In is Christopher Anderson, and he'll get the call. No, a play action, wings it over the middle, and has Junior Pome, who takes a bone-jarring collision. His helmet flew off after a 17-yard completion. Hopefully nothing else, gladly nothing else came off other than the helmet there. Nothing inside it, that is. But with 12:37 to go, the tight end moves the chains.
Junior Pome, who would have known? We actually saw him at Subway before the game.
We did.
We were having sandwiches
that's
while
right.
he was taking down a foot long.
And mind you, this was within 60 minutes of kickoff, and he's here moshing on a sandwich at Subway right down the street from Riverside College. Shotgun snap, eludes out of 1 sack, still looking, points down the field. He'll take it himself again, Dan, and picks up 5.
Yeah, showing right there how valuable he is. Nicholas King
well,
right
I
there.
I think he may look a little bit faster now that he ate that meatball marinara on Italian bread at Subway sandwiches in Riverside.
Pome not known at all for catching right there.
Not
going
known at
down
all
the
for
middle.
eating Subway sandwiches.
Well, at his size, I would think he is known for taking down those meatball subs.
That is, but not one, many. 285 pounds. He is leading the team in 1st down catches today. Play action fake, flips it out on a screen pass to Christopher Anderson, and Terrence Manderville will spin him down after a 4-yard loss. That'll be one of the first passes that go for negative yardage for Riverside today and pushes the Tigers back to a 3rd and 9. Mind you, if they don't gain another yard, it would be a 52-yard field goal for Camacho, who is long, is 53.
And we could technically say, since Camacho is 1 of 3, has struggled today. So let's see if Coach Tom Kraft would elect to do it. But
and it's a rarity.
Yeah, but still 3rd and 9 here.
Well, Citrus College turned it over on downs at the 37. Here goes the Tigers at the 34. Hit as he throws, and Hunter, it's too high for the receiver, that is. And Darius Hunter will have to trot off the field. It's a 4th down and 9. And what to do here? It looks like the Tigers will keep their offense at the last moment. Here come the field goal unit. Jimmy Camacho trotting onto the field.
Jimmy Camacho looking to add to the 17-14 lead with 11:16 remaining in this ball game here. Jimmy Camacho going for that big 50-plus yarder here.
1 of 3 on field goals. Citrus College is not even ready, and it looks like they will elect, and they do, to burn their first timeout. Again, mind you, Dan Godino joining you along with Nick Rice from Wheelock Stadium in Riverside, California, what many call to be the jungle. 17-14, Dan. Tigers on top.
It's been a great game so far as second stringers.
Phenomenal
game.
game.
It's a great game for everybody to get some reps, and it makes it so much funner when everybody gets to play. It just makes it for a great atmosphere after the game in the locker room.
It's homecoming night here for the Riverside Tigers, and for Citrus College, they are looking to spoil that homecoming effort. 4th down and 9 here for the Tigers. This is the last game for nearly every player on Citrus College, most of them being sophomores, that is, so it would be great to go out as winners. Mind you, they've lost 4 straight. They have been winners in this ball game, though. I'll give you not win or loss. I know there's no moral victories, but I really think that there is. When you're 3-6, when you had playoff aspirations coming in, given that you were 8-3 a season ago, and if Citrus College is coming real strong as Jimmy Camacho attempts a 52-yard try, has the distance, it's drifting, and it's good. Jimmy Camacho from 52. Welcome back, Camacho, only a freshman from 52 away, Dan.
Wow. Showing how much and how important hard work is. He's the perfect definition of hard work. The guy, and that's all he talks about is just working out and giving credit to his coaches, and right there it shows.
It shows because they are confident in him attempting another 52-yard field goal, 2 straight here for the Tigers on field goals from longer than 52. Camacho has been phenomenal. Why in the world does he have no Division I offers? I cannot answer that question, but I can tell you half of the teams in the NCAA would love to have him kicking the football.
I would say it's size. He's only 5'6", 5'7", and I would say that's his burden right there. When scouts look at a roster and they look for kickers, they want someone who's going to be bigger and who could develop a lot more physically.
Yeah, I guess you could say he's closer to his ceiling as he's not the strong. I'll tell you something. He's probably. I look at him and he's anything but a football player. Football player is the last thing when I look at him. But this man is. I'm out here getting ready for class. I'm out here getting ready for class, and this dude, instead of studying for his test in 5 minutes, he's out here kicking field goals in his own head.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I mean, you make me want to be a kicker all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, either that's amazing or mentally he has nothing. Why in the world are you kicking field goal? He's kicking it on air, that is, but it just shows the level of dedication that Jimmy Camacho has, and he gives the Tigers a 6-point lead, 20-14 with 11:10 to go in regulation. Out of the gun goes Larry Cutbirth. Handoff goes to their other running back, DJ Gordon. 11 minutes to go, and after a no gain, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 24.
I still would like to indicate that Citrus is running the ball more often than he usually do. Down 20-14 in this ball game with 10 minutes left. I mean, it's no time to panic for Citrus, and the running game should still be available, but why don't they use their form of a play, and that's passing?
Well, they've run it more than usual, but that's not saying a whole lot. Wings it deep down the field, nearly picked off by a man who I would have loved to have snagged that football. Now it leads with 3rd down. It would have been the 2nd pick by Ray Ford here tonight, instead incomplete.
Ray Ford putting on a clinic, showing everyone how to play the cornerback position. Deflecting that ball at its highest point.
He would have wanted more than a deflection. Nevertheless, Citrus College, they have become ice cold in the second half here offensively. No points on 6 offensive possessions.
Wow.
Now they're pushed back to a 3rd and 11. They are 35% on 3rd downs this season. They need the 35 to move the chains. Cutbirth out of the gun. Snap is back. Tigers bring 3. Pass rush coming. In trouble. Eludes. Looking long. Fires deep down the field. Has a man open. Incomplete. Going back to tip that one away. A man who's on a clinic tonight. Ray Ford. Make it 4th and 11.
Ray Ford right there and the wide receiver overrunning the ball, but Ray Ford has the ability to stop, go back to the ball, and just doing the basic thing, putting his hand out there, tapping the ball away.
Well, Patrick Smith did have a step on the defense, but that ball was a potential 10, maybe 15 yards underthrown. Ray Ford, typically defensive backs don't have the wherewithal to turn around and bat that football down. Ray Ford, his 4th pass deflection. He's putting on a clinic in the absence of Treshawn Broughton due to academic ineligibility. Wing off of another punt is able to boot it inside the 40, and it reaches off of a Citrus College hop down to around the 37-yard line. The punt by Dylan Barnes will end up putting the Tigers in relatively solid field position, who, Riverside that is, could put it away with a touchdown on this drive. 10-12 to go. Tigers lead by 6.
I would say the same thing, too. And it wouldn't necessarily have to be a touchdown. It could just be a field goal.
That's right.
23-14 if that happens, and it'll be a 2-possession game.
Jimmy Camacho banged one through from 52. He's 2 of 4 on field goals today. And the Tigers, with 10-12 to go, lead 20-14, far from an insurmountable lead. Meanwhile, we're getting to the final stage of the 4th, and the Tigers have put up 10 unanswered. Play action fake. King looking long. Pass rush coming, and there he goes. Fires deep for Whitney. Coming back to almost catch the football, but it's actually intercepted off of the rebound on the return out across the 30, 35. and he spun down at around the 40-yard line. Interception for the first time this season. It'll be a pick by Dane Cruikshank, who is an Arizona University commit, and the Tigers come up empty, and yet another deep throw down the field, Dan, and no Sakal.